On today's episode of Mama's Boys, episode 5.
Cinco.
Cinco, not seis. Yeah, Cinco. One, two,
Not
three.
seis.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
Cinco de Drinko.
We're back. Sorry for the delay. Last week was Thanksgiving. Took a little holiday break, you know. Shout out Zen, personal sponsor.
Personal sponsor.
I guess this is the same intro every time, but pretty much got the same shit as last week. Life updates. Talk about. We got y'all's Q&As. Thank y'all again for sending those in. Mama's Triplets, where we talk about our top 3 songs you play at a bar. And
A little bit of bullshit.
a little bit of bullshit. Just a little couple
Tiny bit of bullshit.
Yeah, it's a couple of tingleberries. But yeah, thank y'all again for listening. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. And without further ado, episode 5.
Cue the intro music. What's the name of the song?
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
So we count it all up 'cause it's never getting old. Yeah, hold up.
Just nicotine.
Like Jersey Jerry. I'll insert that clip right now.
We're recording?
Let me check. Yeah, I think we're recording. Wait, welcome back. Episode 5. Episode
Episode Cinco.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko. Shout out.
Yeah, that rhymes. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back to Mama's Boys. Trey, we didn't release the episode.
Yeah, I should let y'all know about that. Yeah. I had my dad texting me like, where's this is voice. Where's the new podcast episode, guys?
No. Greg don't sound like that, bro. Shut out, Greg.
Shout out Greg. But yeah, last week was Thanksgiving, so we didn't record on Thursdays. Episodes come on Wednesday, but obviously Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving holiday.
How's your Thanksgiving? Hectic? Not hectic?
Hectic. Hectic AF.
Tell me about that.
Hectic AF. So, for a little perspective, me and my fiance Emily, who we've talked about before,
Smash.
Wood. We have parents who are not together. Each of us, both of our parents are not together, and both of our parents' parents are also not together.
Mm-hmm.
So
like the world's smallest violin.
no, not no pity party, but during the holidays it gets intense.
There's a lot of going different places and stuff
Dude,
like that.
it's a it's like a fucking carousel. You get on, and you just fucking. We go to one place for an hour and a half. Go to another place, hour and a half.
I'm gonna start the show early with I'll put a scoreboard up. Tangent 1.
Tangent, okay. Ticker.
You said carousel.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Let's stay in it.
Pardon me.
Say carousel, and we're just talking about Greggy Poo.
Greggy Poo, my guy.
Super bad, like, motion sickness.
Speaking of carousels.
Dude, I brought that up because
Greg, I'm sorry.
anything with, like, spinning he can't do, just throws up. We had, like, a little, like, fair at our elementary school each year, the Koshan. And this was years ago. My sister was little. He used to like take her on the kiddie rides, and he said when she went the carousel, he was like, hopefully she doesn't get abducted because he can't watch her go around the carousel because he'll get sick.
Can't even watch.
Dude, that's how bad it is.
Damn, Greg.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Greg. Shout out you, man.
Yeah.
But that's a little extreme there, Greg.
I'll keep going on the tangent, but one of the funniest moments in my life. Shout out one of y'all that asked that question. I'll answer just for me right now.
Yeah.
One of the funniest moments of my life went to Disney World. Like, I don't know. I was probably in high school, probably like 14.
I got bad memories of Disney World.
Shout out Carly. We went to Disney World, and like I said, going into it, I knew my dad couldn't really do any of the circle spinning rides. We went on, I was wanting to get in a little thing, and you're on a spaceship, and it's like virtual reality.
Oh, that's Mission Space.
So they went on Mission Space. and we might have had a fast pass, I think. Either way, we go up to the entrance, and there's for the mission space there's a extreme and a regular.
Yeah.
Well, the regular wait time was like an hour and a half. Extreme 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So we're just
a
like,
lot
oh,
of G-force.
let's just go on the extreme.
Fuck yeah.
And my dad was already like, "You motherfuckers!" I'm like, "Dude, it's not gonna be that bad. Like, it's not."
It's just extreme.
At this moment, I didn't know he was bad with virtual reality. I thought he was just bad with spinning.
Yeah.
So I was like, "It's not. It doesn't spin that much. You'll just be like in a little thing and go through the."
You heard that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shout out nicotine. But we're going into it. I was like, "Oh, it doesn't spin that much. Like, you should be good. Just like in a little thing." He's like, "All right, fine, whatever." So we get in. We get in our little seats. As soon as they close the door, and the screen comes on, he's like, "Fuck, I'm
Toast.
fucked."
Yeah.
And I just start laughing already.
Damn, Greg.
So we go through the ride, and obviously virtual reality, and he's just complaining, screaming the whole time how he's going to throw up, and I'm laughing my ass off. Get out the ride. This is like the first day we're at Disney World. Get out the ride. We're trying to walk around. My dad's like, "I need to go to the bathroom." He's like, "I'm going to throw up." I was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." Shout out Jersey Jerry. For the clipping.
It's mini clips.
Yeah, mini clips. So we go to the bathroom, I fall in the bathroom, like waiting outside the bathroom stall like I'm 3 years old, but I'm like 17. I just hear him just projectile politics. And he's like, "Trey, shut the fuck up." He's mad at me for laughing outside the stall while he's like dying on the inside.
Oh,
This
man.
might be a stat correction, but he said he threw up, like actually threw up 27 times.
Damn, Greg, let us know.
I can't
Fathom.
fathom how he threw up that many times. That and the Woody story are neck and neck for the
Funniest.
most I've laughed. The hardest laugh, I was crying laughing.
Damn.
He had to leave and go home while we stayed at the park, and he just slept for like 6 hours.
Greg.
But yeah, shout out Greg.
Shout out, Greg.
Yeah. Well, Thanksgiving. How's it?
Yeah.
It was hectic.
Thanksgiving was super hectic. I said we went everywhere. So
Yeah.
we went to my grandma's. We went to Emily's mom's. We went to my dad's. Her dad was out of town, actually. So we didn't go there. But ate a lot of good food. But every holiday, really looking forward to Christmas. But the thing about Christmas is, so not like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's like, last Thursday of November
Right.
every year. Christmas is also like just the 25th every year, but the parties start in fucking at the 1st of December. So
Yeah, that's true.
we
yeah.
can spread it out for a month, and like
Right.
her grandpa's every 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma's every 22nd.
No, as you're saying, like Thanksgiving, it all has to be pretty much on that day. But
Right.
Christmas,
You have
can
Thanksgiving.
do
Christmas,
different
we do
days.
parties. We spread
Yeah.
them out. So for the most part, we have one day this year where we got 2 parties at the same time. But we'll make it happen.
First world problems.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think Thanksgiving was good. Growing up, I never had viewish problem or scenario. My parents are always together. But we didn't really do much. Went to Carly's grandma's and then went to her dad's. Carly's grandma's.
So now you have. So on that note, sorry to interrupt.
Mhm.
Now that you're with Carly, you have like her parents aren't together.
I have like real life experience of what you're
Right.
talking about. Yeah, we went to her grandma's, who we live on a trailer. Shout out trailer
About
parks.
30 seconds. Shout out Trailer Mansions.
Yeah, 3-second walk to her grandma's.
Right.
We went there. I had it last year, but obviously never talked about it on the podcast because it just started. But
Yeah.
her cornbread dressing. So I had the cornbread dressing
Mavis?
here. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It was old. So if you'd have had that one fresh, you'd have enjoyed it more.
Hers
But-
doesn't have as much in it, like peppers and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really just cornbread and meat. I found out last year, after I had already had 4 servings of it. Yeah. I found out last year, after I'd already had 4 servings of the cornbread dressing, that it had gizzards in it.
Gizzards. Are you allergic?
Shout out to the dogs.
Shout out to the dog.
We'll tell a story. So we're at Reese's a couple months ago, and I live right next to your
My
grandparents. And we're doing stuff outside. I think we're setting up the shed.
Were we?
Anyways, we're outside of Reese's house.
We were doing something on the
Yeah,
porch.
her grandma
I
cooked.
think it was a shed.
Yeah, her grandma cooked, and she came in and was like, "Oh, y'all hungry?" And me, I'm always like, "No, I'm not that. I'm good. Thank you, though." She's like, "Oh, I'll bring stuff over for all y'all." So she brings stuff over. It's chili dogs.
Shout out Chili
Shout out
Dogs.
chili dogs. They looked really good,
They were
but
good.
I had already taken my medicine. Shout out ADD.
Ritalin.
Shout out Ritalin. Meth. I take medicine. I'm usually on that. I don't really not hungry at all. But y'all were eating stuff, and your grandma was like, "Oh, Trey, you don't want any?" I was like, "No, really, I'm okay." She's like, "No, just eat it." I was like, "All right, fine." So she hands me a plate of chili dog on it. She's standing right there. Reese is right in front of me. I have it. I'm getting ready to say goodbye. I'm like, fuck. I mean, I'm allergic to chili dogs, but fuck it. I take a bite.
Bites it.
And Reese looks at me like I'm just joking.
She did not hear you though.
So now
She either heard you or she was just like, he's still eating it.
now we always say like, oh, "Are you allergic?" But no, back to gizzards.
No, I was being serious though. Like,
No, so
the way you were telling the story was like, are you allergic to
no,
gizzards?
before that, I never had it. Just
Okay.
the word kind of obviously throws me off.
It's intense.
But you don't taste it at all.
No, it's just cornbread dressing.
But that was last year. But like a couple months ago, her grandma cooked and gave us like some chicken and gravy, some rice. And I didn't know this, but in the gravy was like chicken legs, but also like looked like gizzards,
Yeah,
but it just looked like a piece of chicken.
yeah.
In my head, I didn't know the gizzards in there. So I warmed it up, I was eating it, ate the chicken. I was like, oh, there's not that much chicken left. Like, oh, there's a piece. Take it. I take a bite and like, I'm like, is this?
Bones?
I was like, the other chicken tastes fine. It tastes like old chicken.
Oh, okay. Gross ass chicken.
Gross ass chicken. Anyways, but the cornbread dressing was
That's
pretty
good.
good.
That is good.
What else we got? Life updates. Let's think. Oh, last episode talked about Cinema.
Cinema football. Shout out Cooper.
Shout out the mother freaking
Skippers.
Skippers.
Fuck the Skippers. Fuck the Skippers. Fuck everything they stand on. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, so we did. The Gators went down to Mandeville.
Up to Mandeville?
They
Sideways.
They went east to Mandeville.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it's northeast, whatever. Upish and over.
Up and over, yeah.
But went to Mandeville and didn't quite get the job done. So the Gator season is over.
They got kind of waxed, huh?
They did get waxed. It was like 41-20 something.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Wyatt.
Shout out Wyatt. But fuck you, Wyatt. But you're shout out.
You're hot, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you're just his
Jake,
cousin. Jake.
his brother, my other cousin.
Oh.
Jake, you know, I fucked the shit out of you. He looks like Joe Burrow. Give me some credit.
I gotta know when you're joking.
Give me some credit.
Are you joking? I gotta know when you're joking.
I'll insert that clip. If you know what we're talking about, I'll probably post it later. I'll insert the clip right here.
Right here.
Dude, I'm not gay, but I'd go down on him if he asked.
Sometimes I don't know when you're kidding. And I have to know when you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I gotta know when you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
That was Thanksgiving week. What happened recently? Oh, tonight?
Tonight.
So this is Thursday.
Thurs-
Last Thursday when you're listening to this.
Thursday, November 30th. Today.
Y'all do trivia? Well, you're not as good as us.
Not as good as us.
Well, you may ask why. Oh, we're pretty good at trivia. Oh, did you win the trivia night tonight
Are you the goddamn trivia shrimp?
at Crane Creations? Shout out.
Shout out Grand Creations.
Grand Creations.
Shout out Trivia. Do they do it on Thursday?
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday?
So yeah, if you're in the Santa Monica Gonzalez area, Thursday nights, like, oh, should I do penny pictures at JL's? Nah,
Nobody does that here in Innocence Parish.
that's true. Yeah.
But shout out Penny Pictures at JL.
Shout out. Well, Thursday nights, you know what to do at Crane Creations, which is on right next to Burnside and Highway 30.
East Park. East.
West. It's like West East Park, which is.
It's a park. Park Road.
Anyways, just look up Crane Creations. It's
Yeah.
right by Highway 30 and Burnside.
Yep.
Thursday nights they do trivia every night.
If you think you are good at trivia and you want to come meet your maker,
Yeah, if you want to lose in trivia, come to.
yeah.
Thursday.
So me and Trey, we've done it a couple times. Before tonight, though, we've had like a bigger squad, right?
Yeah, we had like 8 people before. But
Yes.
Tonight it was just.
Tonight it was just us. Just us. So guess what our team name was?
I'll give you seconds to guess. If it's just me and Reese, what do you think the name is? 3, 2, 1. I like sucking cock.
We were the mama's boys.
Mama's boy.
Mama's boys. No, so Mama's boys, ran in they trap, took over they trap, got the dub. So we actually it's 6 rounds of trivia.
Each round's a different category.
Each round's a different category. Won't go into too many details, but we got to after the 5th round, we were dead tie, neck and neck with another team. Their team name was Is It Cheese, which was
Yeah, lactose intolerant.
super mid name.
But final round.
Final round, it was one question. One question, you risk you. It's like a Jeopardy type deal.
Yeah, so like when you get to the final round, we had 42 points.
42.
Before you see the question for the last round, you can wager how many points you want. So say we had 42.
Right.
If we wagered all 42,
We come out with 84 if we get it right.
But if we got it wrong,
Get 0.
Zero. Yeah.
So they told us the category. Category was history, which I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like you're a historical guy. You got the answer right.
Yep. Yeah, I can't remember the exact question, but it was
in 27th of September 1940. What countries signed the tripartite treaty?
Yep.
Tripartite treaty
in Berlin.
And Trey, knowing his Axis powers, was it Germany, Italy, and Japan? They happened to be the countries that
Correct
signed
answers,
that. Yeah. So we, like Mama's boys should do, risked it all.
Got to.
Either we're getting this dub or we're fucking going.
Not saying I was a bitch, but he was like, "Oh, we should just wager all 42." I was like, "Well, like, what if we just do like
Fuck it, dude."
Yeah, to my face, he said, "Trey, go fuck yourself. We're doing all. We're not bitches." I'm like, "All right,
no,
yeah,
dude.
man, yeah."
Dude, we were gonna either win. And, well, so it turns out Carly was actually working at Grand Creations tonight.
Last Thursday,
Yeah, whenever you hear this.
last night.
But she was supposed to be in charge of. So the winner of the trivia gets a $30 gift card to Grand Creations. Well, she was trying to load a gift card, couldn't get it done. So she just wrote her fucking name on it with $30, and I guess I don't know if we'll ever see that. We'll probably never see it.
Never.
But fuck, give us a T-shirt or something. Fuck.
Oh, we talk about this too. So after trivia night, we're on our way home, and we'll get this later. I was going through my top 2023 songs on Spotify.
Yeah.
We're just jamming, and we're like, "Oh, let's stop at the gas station, get some
Zins.
Shout out, personal sponsor.
Didn't even fucking get Zins.
Yeah.
Got this dumb piece of shit instead.
Tangent
Tangent. Tick.
number 2." Just we didn't bring it up at the start of the show, but new setup.
New setup.
Got the L desk, but I brought up that because we're gonna eventually have some posters on the wall.
We'll have posters. We'll have the TV. Will be mounted.
Yeah. Some pull-up clips.
We got plans. We got plans. Slowly but surely, they're coming along.
I think we're each on our desk in the camera view. We're gonna have like personalized some
We'll have
bobbleheads or whatever.
Something you can get to know us by. I'll probably leave this neutral.
I brought that up because I'll probably have like a Zen something there.
But yeah, so we stop at the store. We're getting drinks. Got some neutrals. We are big fans of beatboxes. If you've never, shout out Beatbox first of all. Typically, you get a six pack, two. It's 3 flavors. You get 2 of each: fruit punch, blue raspberry, and mango.
Yep.
So we get to the gas station. We see they have a hard tea flavor.
Which is
It's very good.
fire. Like twisted tea sometimes. I drink those. And
Sweet.
Kind of like,
This is like
if you put, I told Reese this earlier, if you put this in a Cane's cup, large Cane's cup, pour this in,
yeah, you can't tell.
and you're like, hey, you want some sweet tea? I would take a sip and be like, oh yeah, that's good sweet tea.
Good sweet tea.
Shit's fire.
It's also 11.1% ABV.
Yeah.
Shout out Beatbox. So, very good drink. We get to the checkout counter. We scan everything. He asked for both of our IDs, which was kind of whack.
I was like, are y'all together? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. So we get up there. He scans the beatbox, and he goes, "Man, are these things good?"
I'm like, yeah, I mean,
I'm like, "Well, we never had this flavor.
but the other ones are really good.
They're
too.
all pretty fucking good." So he just immediately, without words,
He just walks off,
walks to the cooler,
picks one up.
grabs a beatbox.
At this point, I was like, oh, he might get that like to drink later. Like he wants to try it out. Yeah.
Comes back, scans it, beep. My total goes from 41 to 45, and just scans it, puts it by his register, and is like, all right, it's 45.15 now.
He's like,
I'm like, dude.
wait, he just did that, right? Like,
So, moral of the story is, this guy asked us if beatboxes were good. We were like, fuck yeah, they're good. He goes, gets his own, scans it, and I was like, I knew what's going on. Like, basically, I paid for this guy's beatbox, but at the same time, I told Trey, like, if he has the fucking nutsack to just go get one and scan
Right,
it,
so, like,
dude, like, fuck, dude.
when he scanned it, at first I was like, oh, I don't think the total went up. And Reese's like, no, I saw it went up.
It went up like 350, something like
Right.
that.
So I was looking at it, I was like, well, maybe, like, I don't want to be an asshole and, like, bring it up, like, oh, dude, you scanned it? He's like, no, like, I put that on my thing, like, it didn't go into, I was not to be an asshole.
Or my thought was, like, maybe the one we had didn't scan.
Right.
Because it's a new flavor.
Maybe.
Something new, like, it might not be in the system.
Maybe did that. But you
But-
think that the total definitely jumped from 40 to
jumped.
45.
It jumped.
Yeah.
So either that one didn't scan or we bought that guy a beatbox.
You know, you're thinking, like, oh, maybe, like, you knew this guy, he goes gas station all the time.
Never met this guy.
And wrong.
I've never seen that guy working. It's a gas station that I frequent.
Right.
Never seen that
No.
guy. Ever.
Ever.
But if I bought that beatbox for that guy, shout out that guy. I hope he liked it. You should try him.
It's probably good. Speaking of alcoholic beverages, we'll go right into our Q&As. Thank y'all for everyone sending in questions.
We appreciate it.
Y'all been really good. Making our life a lot easier.
Dude, if we didn't get questions, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, we have to like actually talk about stuff.
We just make up our own shit.
Go on tangent and stuff. We never do that. But yeah, Q&As ties in, I guess. First question. Favorite alcoholic drink?
Ooh. I got a lot,
Just one.
but we pick one.
Yeah.
You want me to go?
You go first.
My favorite alcoholic drink has to be a transfusion. Now, there's variations of a transfusion. So,
Correct.
for those listening, a typical transfusion is vodka, ginger ale, and grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you don't like grape juice, you probably wouldn't like transfusions. Me, big fan of grape juice, love transfusions. You can vary the type of liquor. So I've also had transfusions where instead of vodka, I use tequila.
Fire.
Super fire.
Fire.
So those are dangerous, though. Those
Yes.
are dangerous. And I'll say this. We can cut it or not cut it. My mom got married. Tangent. Tick. On this. My mom got married to IT Quinn.
Shout out Quinn.
Shout out IT Quinn, who also loves tequila.
Shout out Fortaleza.
Shout out Fortaleza. They had a reception / wedding shower at their house. We got, if you have a Costco card, they have tequila at Costco. Super fire tequila. Good tequila. I drank tequila transfusions that night. So we got a little
Inebriated.
bit inebriated. A lot of it inebriated. Because transfusions are fucking good. And
They don't really taste alcohol
They
that
go
much.
down like juice. So I had a couple too many. I want to say one too many. I'll say a couple too many. Get back home, shower, getting ready for bed, whatever. And Emily can attest to this. She probably will laugh when she hears this. I get out of the bed in a drunken stupor, and I go to relieve myself, urinate.
Number one.
Number one. Yeah, number one. This is number one. So, really, when I get out of my side of the bed, the bathroom's straight. If we're using directions, bathroom's north from my bed.
Yeah. Not gay.
But I take a left and I go to the closet. I did not.
You comfortable in the closet? Anyways, yeah,
It's a big closet.
take a look. Yeah.
So we go. I go. She's still sleeping. I'm
Shocker.
walking towards the closet. Something happens. I think I hit the dresser. She has a speaker on the dresser. Speaker falls.
Mm-hmm.
Commotion. I fall on the ground. She wakes up. I have fallen.
I've fallen. I can't get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Should have had life alert.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Shut up.
Shout out life alert. I fall on the ground. I piss
On the ground.
everywhere.
So you're just sitting, like, not fetal position, just like sitting, leaning up against something, and just
Pissed.
nice.
Pissed. Shout out transfusions.
Shout out transfusions, yeah.
That's just a transfusion story. I am not proud of it. Not my best moment. This was probably about,
Top 3.
this was a while back. It wasn't recent.
Okay.
But, so yeah, that happened. But solely because transfusions are so tasty that I drank too many of them.
Dangerous.
Yeah, super dangerous.
My favorite alcoholic drink. Fuck.
RT beatbox.
So how do I put this? I'm not a big alcohol guy to begin with. All right. My favorite alcoholic drink. Never really drank that much, surprisingly. Like up until I met Carly.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout
Carly.
out alcoholism. Thank you.
Shout out Santa Monica.
Didn't really drink that much. Drink like vodka Sprites, like the basic
Yeah.
kind of shit. But now, like, if we're like going somewhere pre-gaming or like drinking at the house or whatever, not going out, I definitely have to go with
Beatbox.
beatbox.
Yeah.
Now it would be the
Hard
hard
tea.
tea. Before it would be the mango.
Mango? Oh, I thought you were a Blue Raz guy.
More the mango guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Fruity guy.
Yeah. Kind of had a bad story with the mangoes. I don't know if y'all know this, but we went to the Barstool College football show,
We did.
and I drank mango transfusions. I did some stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll insert the clip right here.
It's a very close game. Notre Dame finally gets the ball to bounce their way. They win.
Okay, I'm going to take USC, which is not a shock. I do love this offense. I think it's what just happened? Did you
Guy just fellacioed the fuck out of that corn dog.
That's good.
Let's go.
Yeah. A big mango beatbox guy.
I was just trying to pick that up. But if not, alcoholic drink, I'd probably just go like high noons or neutral, big like seltzer guy. But if
yeah.
I like ordering a drink, I'd probably go like tequila pineapple.
That's solid.
Because might be stat corrections, but I might be just like a myth. But tequila, since it's like made from agave,
No, I think
It's not as
it
much
might
as
be
like
a
a-
myth, but I've
it's not
heard
as much
this
as a
also.
downer. You don't feel like
The only alcohol that's not a depressant,
right.
which might stat correct, but I think you're right. I've heard that also. So yeah, that's our life update. This week we got a couple questions. We still wait.
That's staying in. Going to the second question.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Shout out B-Box.
Cut. Shout out BFP.
What's that stand for?
Big fat.
Dude, that reminds me. We had this clip of Big Fat Pussy. I'll insert
Picking seventh is BG, a big fat pussy.
it. Next question. Shout out Boo for sending this one in.
Shout out Boob.
Shout out Boop Boop. Are you on the gravy train? I guess.
Shout out Thanksgiving.
Yeah, shout out Thanksgiving. Yes or no? Are you on the gravy train?
No.
No? Okay. Well, fuck you. So, this question, if I had to guess, was directed at me. Gravy train. Shout out Young Gravy. You know who Young Gravy is?
I do.
The rapper.
He fucks MILFs, huh?
Huh?
Doesn't he fuck a bunch of MILFs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out Mills.
Shout out MILFs.
Shout out my mom. Gravy Train, Young Gravy fan here. But I was, when was the first time you heard about Young Gravy? Like within the last like year or so?
The first time I heard, yeah, you talking about time wise?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So, tangent. Not really. It's answering the question. I was a Young Gravy fan. Shout out me before like anyone knew about him.
Okay.
So I was, if I had my Spotify wrapped up right now from 2016, Young Gravy is my number one artist.
Damn.
He had a song, Mr. Clean. Shout out Being Bald.
Shout out.
Great song. I'll insert a little clip of it right here.
Must be Thanksgiving, cause your bitch want the stuffing. Mr. Clean, gravy while you flow so mean.
Like, Young Gravy was my shit. And also, going back to last couple episodes, my Xbox gamer tag was Young Gravity, which is one of his songs.
Okay.
That's why.
Oh, you played that one the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young Gravity. What was the lyrics? I wanna fuck your bitch.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, see? You're cultured now. Yeah.
I'm on the gravy train. I'm on the goddamn gravy train.
So, yes. Next question. I was going to be mean and say, fuck you for saying this question, but I really appreciate you saying this question, whoever it was.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, call me. Will Carly be on the show?
Yes, so Carly needs to buy us a mic and an interface for Christmas.
Yes. Shout out Carly. I mean, she doesn't do much. She only pays like my rent and electricity and Wi-Fi.
She only does all
She
of it.
keeps me living, but yeah.
No, so yes to the question. Still, Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah.
Hoping to get a mic and an interface to have guests on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciate y'all sending this question in. Keep sending it in because it's like one of our inside jokes for the show.
Yeah.
But if I had to,
until she comes on. Then what? Then it's over.
My face. If I had to, if I had to ballpark it, like teasing y'all, I would think the first time Carl would be in the show is if we had 2 extra mics.
2 mics?
Would be like a Valentine's Day episode,
Okay.
like couples.
Let's shoot for that. So
Yeah.
we'll shoot for Valentine's Day episode. Carly and Emily be on the show. By then, we should have the equipment. If it happens before then, whoever asked that, you're in luck, because we'll get Carly on first, just to stop the goddamn question.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Next question. It's a fun question. Kind of a
Fun?
long one. So
Okay.
hypothetically,
Hypothetically, I like hypothetics. Hypothetically, you're 10 minutes late to where you're going.
hypothetically, a different multiverse.
Different multiverse.
I don't know if you can fathom.
We'll see.
No, shout out Woody. Hypothetically, if you were given access to a bank account with unlimited funds, but for every dollar you take out, someone from your home state dies. Are you taking out any? If so, how much are you taking out?
This is okay. This might be stretching it. Can I pick who doesn't die?
No, it's just totally random. It's like you can take $1 out. It might be like your Emily or grandma, or it might be someone like in Louisiana you've never met before. So it's pretty much like you're just weighing your odds.
So what do you think pull that up, Jamie? What's the population of Louisiana?
Give me a second.
Unlimited bank account. We're about to find out the population in Louisiana.
4.6 million.
4.6 million people in Louisiana. Okay.
And like I said, it's totally random. So you can take $1 out. Could be someone you never met dies, or me.
I'm going to take... Yes, I will take money out.
How much?
I feel like this number would ensure that the least amount of my people die. And I'm going to go ahead and say $3 million.
$3 million. That's a lot.
Fuck y'all.
If I had to die for you to get $3 million, I would do it.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll take out 4.5 million.
All right, no, I wouldn't die for it. So, thinking about it, before you said $3 million, I was gonna say $1 million.
Yeah,
just to better my odds. Because I feel like $1 million.
It's a lot. I mean, it's less now than it was 3 years ago,
Right. Yeah, I'm just thinking like how much I want to take out. Like for me right now, currently, what's obviously anything can be a life changing amount of money.
but right now, okay, realistically, I say that realistically, 100,000.
100,000. I think I would. I think I'm leaning more close to $500,000, 500,000. I would say 300,000.
Okay.
$300,000.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I could pay off my student loans, Emily's student loans. Might have like a third cousin die, you know?
Fuck you, Miles.
No, Miles is my first cousin.
Oh yeah, shout out you, Miles.
Shout out Miles, dude.
Shout out Balcony Bengals.
Shout out the Balcony Bengals. Dude, we need to get the Balcony Bengals on.
I want Miles on just so we can talk about that.
Yeah, he'll definitely come.
Yeah.
If you've heard of the Balcony Bengals, that's one of them is my cousin. Held the trophy. But yeah, I agree. 100,000 to 300,000 is logistically good enough odds to where you wouldn't have too many people close to you die, but you'd still have a significant amount of money.
Right.
But if I got to choose who didn't die,
I would be 4.6 million people. I would be 4.5.
Yeah, 4.595.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. No offense.
Next question.
All right.
Fuck yeah, this
I don't
is
like this.
this may be the last episode of Mama's Voice. Next
Get
question.
taken down like Barstool
Yeah,
Survivor.
Yeah. Next question. In a homosexual male relationship, is it, in quotes, gayer, close quotes,
More gay.
more or less gay to be the one giving or receiving?
Definitely more gay, in quotes, to receive. If that is the situation.
Yeah. Question, counter argument.
Logically, though, go ahead. Counter argument. Go ahead.
You like having like good orgasms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is the male G spot?
Okay, I know where you're going with this. So, I'll still pass on the receiving end. I'll also pass on the giving end.
So I wouldn't pass
You're
on the
gonna
receiving
fucking
end, but
tempt me here, buddy.
I'd give the shit out of it. But yeah, I'd agree with you. Yeah, receiving's definitely.
This is my logic, though, because I'm not gay. If you are gay, then
Shout out you.
Shout out you. Both ends of this prism.
Shout out Craig.
Shout out Greg. God, no, Greg, you're not gay, dude. I love you though. If you are giving as a gay male and you close your eyes, you know, I mean, what's different? What's different between?
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, if
I'm with you.
If you're receiving and you close your eyes, you just. I mean, that's the logic I'm using there.
Next question. Favorite movie quote? You go first.
I like it. Yeah.
You first.
Easy, simple answer here, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, and I'm gonna do my best impression here. You merely adopted a dog. I was born in it, molded by it.
The Muppets movie?
Dude, that's a fire ass
That was-
bar.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
That was pretty good.
Dude, I hope it sounded good in the mic. But dude, that's when Bane dropped that. That was fire, dude. That was super
Yeah,
fire.
like
You think the darkness is your ally?
at that point, you're on the side Batman. You're like, dude, this dude's just fucked.
Dude, he Batman is fucked right now, dude. This guy is blowing up Gotham.
Mine. I don't know it's favorite movie quote. I kind of have two, both the same movie though.
Interstellar?
Yeah. Interstellar.
I don't want. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Yeah. So I got two. Mine would be first. There's like a space station spinning.
Yep.
And they're in a spaceship.
And they're not spinning.
Not
to match the spin.
They have to match the spin to kind of dock on there. And one of the robots in the movie,
TARS
was telling Matthew McConaughey like, it's not possible. We're not gonna be able to match it. Matthew McConaughey's response, which is kind of corny, I guess. It's like robot asks, "It's not possible." And Matthew McConaughey says, "No, it's necessary."
What are you doing?
Docking.
Endurance rotation is 67, 68 RPM.
Okay, get ready to match our spin with the retro thrusters.
It's not possible.
No, it's necessary.
And that just like sent chills through my spine.
No,
like, and
it's fucking necessary. It's not possible, but it's necessary.
And next one, same movie. They say it multiple times throughout the movie, but it's just the poem the old scientist reads.
Don't go lightly into the...
do not go gentle into that good night.
Yeah.
Rage against the dying of the light.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end, no dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning they. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
That, my next tattoo would probably be like that quote.
Dude.
That's just
Dude, that is a good one.
Fire.
Shout out Interstellar, Trey's favorite movie.
Shout out Going to Sleep.
The part that hit me the hardest in that movie was, "Don't let me leave, Murph.
Don't let me leave, Murph.
Don't let me leave." Dude, I was like, I'm getting teared up thinking about it. Dude, he's just, like, if you've never seen it, you need to see it, but I don't know how to explain it.
You can't explain it.
He's in like the fifth dimension, like watching his daughter. "Don't let me leave, Murph." Dude, ooh, fuck.
Don't let me leave, Murph.
I think they would be able to cross over. Yeah.
Do not go gentle into the darkness.
I am darkness.
There's nothing gentle about the darkness.
Next question. Last question.
Last question.
What is your Spotify Wrapped? You go first.
Me first?
Yep. Let's just do let's make it simple. Let's just go top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists?
Top 5 songs.
Top 5 songs. Okay.
We're trying to go on too many tangents here.
Okay. So Spotify Wrapped, I got it here. Top 5 artists. Okay. Number 1 artist.
Let's go to number 5 first.
5 first? Yep. Okay. Number 5. I want to send you home with a tube.
Yeah. For sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mama's
Spotify
voice.
Wrapped. Hard cut there.
I got it here.
Yeah, you're number 5 to 1 artist.
5 to 1. All right. So 5 artists we have here. The Rain and Thunder Factory.
Is that like Earth, Wind, and Fire?
No, it's the Rain and Thunder Factory. So, I listen to rain sounds when I sleep.
Okay.
So, but we'll get into that in a second. So, number 5, Rain and Thunder Factory. Number 4 is the King of Pop.
Michael Jackson?
No.
Tangent. Shout out us trivia champions.
Shout out trivia.
One of the questions was musical nicknames. It was King of Pop. The answer was Michael Jackson.
And then I think it should have been wrong. No, probably not though. Michael Jackson's probably the King of Pop for real. But the new school King of Pop,
Drake.
Drizzy Drake himself. Number 4. 2-3 years ago, he'd be probably number 1. But Drizzy Drake number 4. Number 3, Thunderstorm Sounds Focus. Number 2, Rain Sounds Focus.
Jeez, you sleep a lot, bro.
Dude, I sleep a lot. So let me put it this way: I listen to Rain Sounds every time I sleep, and 5, 3, and 2 are Rain Sounds. And
so, like, when you're going to bed, do you like have a favorite one, or you just put on a random one?
So I base it off time. Okay, so I have a 10-hour one and I have a 4-hour one. And I guess one time the 10-hour one disappeared, so there's 3 of them in here. But for the most part, if I'm off of work, I'll put it on a 10-hour one because it makes it so much harder to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
If they're still on, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm fucking
fuck
chilling.
Work, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. So, but if I'm off, I'll throw the 10-hour one on. If I am working the next day, I'll put the 4-hour one on, so it'll be on most of the night, but it'll cut off, and then it'll be easier to wake up. But for perspective, I listen to Rain Sounds every night that I sleep, and 5, 3, and 2 are Rain Sounds, and number 1 is Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen, huh?
Morgan fucking Wallen.
How did you feel about him shaving his head? Didn't really care.
Doesn't change how he sounds.
Yeah, cool.
I don't really give a fuck what he looks like. He could look like fucking
me.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say that, but you jumped the gun. So yeah, bald Morgan Wallen, number 1. So for some insight though, you said top 5 artists and top 5 songs.
Yeah.
My top 5 songs are all Morgan Wallen songs.
Damn.
I also am in the top 1%
of Morgan Wallen listeners.
Morgan Wallen listeners.
Jesus.
You don't Wallen like I Wallen. Straight the fuck up. You saw that? Yeah, Morgan Wallen. I'm in the top 1%. Biggest fan.
What are the 5 songs? Just run through
them. 5 songs are. Number 1 is "Thought You Should Know."
Fire.
I've been listening to that one a lot this year because I decided that that's the song I'm gonna dance with my mom.
Yeah, you told me that.
At my wedding. Number 2 is "I Deserve a Drink." Number 3 is "Wine into Water."
Shout out.
Shout out.
Jesus.
Shout out. Jesus. Yeah. I don't
Who
think.
are you shouting out?
I was gonna shout out.
Morgan Wallen.
Well, "I Deserve a Drink," "Wine into Water." Shout out alcohol.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Number 4 is "Days That End in Y," which the first line in that song is 24 questions with 24 cans.
Shout out.
24/7 till I understand. I do like to drink. And then number 5 is "Everything I Love," which are all on his new album, which I listened to a lot this year. So that's why he was number 1. All those songs are top 5. I didn't realize that I listened to him that much, but
I will say I may listen to his big songs.
Yeah.
The only one song I knew out of your top 5 songs was the first one. Thought you knew.
Check them out. They're good. They're good songs.
So going to mine, I guess. My top 5 artists. Number 5, Joji. And you might have not heard of him before
you showed me.
He has a couple big TikTok songs like "Die for You" and a couple other ones, but not to go too deep, but like 2020-ish, I started listening to his 7/7 album.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of songs that like really resonated, I guess. Before I go any further, if you follow just me or even the Mama's Boys
or me
or you on Instagram or anything,
or just not me,
yeah, any of the songs I use for all of our posts are usually Creed, because Creed is my fucking
sexual pleasure.
Life.
Talking about coming twice. Creed.
Shut up.
Can you take me higher?
But yeah, Creed's that was pretty good. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Creed's not on here, which I thought was crazy.
That is crazy to me. That blows my mind.
Yeah. So 5, Joji. Number 4, David Guetta. In which you may be thinking, am I stuck in 2012? No.
Yeah.
I just love David Guetta songs.
Yeah.
Number 3, my girl Taylor Swift.
T-Swizzle.
Swifties.
Shout out Travis Kelce.
Shout out Eras Tour. I actually went and saw Eras Tour.
It was the best movie you ever saw.
I was joking. I went and saw it with Carly and a couple of her friends, and you might have seen clips of it, but like everyone there during it like treats it like an actual concert. So what Eros Tour is, it's literally just. I was going into it thinking it was like a documentary, like show like behind the scenes stuff of the tour and stuff. No, it's literally just the start of a concert to the end of a concert. So it's just a concert.
Oh damn! So it's just like okay, that makes sense.
It's like 3.5 hours.
So you're just concerting in the movie theater.
But I don't know if you've seen clips, but a lot of people like around the country when they go to see it, they like treat it like an actual concert. So like go up in the front and like dance and stuff.
Yeah.
It was one of the most cringy things.
People did that?
Carly and her friends did it. I'll insert the clip.
Right you have video?
I have video. They're just all dancing in front.
Cunt.
Yeah. My number 2 is the King of Pop.
Drake.
Yeah. Shout out Canadians.
Shout out Ontario. I mean Toronto.
Yeah, same thing.
Ontario.
It's Canadian.
Bullshit.
Okay. My number 1 is my man's Harry Styles, who wants to look like me now. He shaved his head too.
I thought you said he once looked at you. He once looked at you like that question, like that Q&A.
So flashback to Q&A. Harry Styles, giving and receiving. I'll receive all day from Harry.
I gotta know if you're joking. I need to know if you're joking.
If you're joking, I can never tell.
I'm not joking.
And just run through my top 5 songs. 5 is Chapstick by Coin. Which
I don't know that.
I looked at my Spotify Wrapped and I looked at that. I was like, I haven't listened to that song in like 9 months. But I guess when I first started listening to it, I banged the fuck out of that song. 4 is Call Me When You're Sober by Evanescence.
Classic.
Don't cry to me. Yeah, that's a great song.
If you love me.
Yeah. Number 3 is Pretty Please by Dua Lipa.
Shout out Dua Lipa.
So fucking hot.
God,
Great song.
what?
Number 2 is, as far as like number 2 songs on your Spotify, this is a weird one, but number 2 is Oh My God by Adele, which I don't know if you ever even heard that song.
I don't think I have.
Yeah.
I do like Adele. Yeah. I just don't think I've heard that one.
And then number 1, John Summit.
John Summit?
Yes.
Is the name of the song?
No, it's a DJ. Oh. Number 1, Where You Are.
Oh, we just listened.
Where you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's mine.
Solid.
That's mine. But crazy that Creed
was not on there,
or even Nickelback, or any weren't even on there.
Dude, when you told me Creed wasn't on there, I was like, that shit is wrong.
Yeah, someone hacked your Spotify.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess moving right along, that kind of wraps into our next thing, our weekly segment, Mama's Triplets. Tangent. This might be annoying, but I think I might add a second like question section for people to send in like what they want to hear our Mama's Triplets are.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not annoying.
No.
Shouldn't be annoying. If it's annoying, then fuck off.
Yeah. So we've been coming up with these. I know they suck, but if you have any ideas for
yeah, give us some fucking ideas.
Let us know. So tying right in, Mama's Triplets this week is top 3 songs you would play on the touch tunes at the bar. It's like the little like jukebox where you can play any song you want.
All right.
If you went up there and just played 3 songs, what are your 3 songs that you would play?
Are we doing? We're ranking them 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And just like backstory, I guess it doesn't have to be like party songs like to get the people going or
just
like
songs that you
just the songs you would play
to set the vibe.
Set the vibe
at the
like,
bar.
Like you read the room, you see who's there, you would play these 3 songs.
All right.
Number 3 first.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with the Star Spangled Banner. How you feel about that?
I'm kneeling so hard.
You're gonna
inside
kneel?
the bar.
All right, Kaepernick. No, I'm just kidding. That was just a joke.
Yeah.
But
song.
throw the Star Spangled Banner on in a bar.
Fire.
It depends on what bar you're at, but for the most part, people will fucking
it hits.
Yeah,
it hits.
it bangs. No, so really though, for number 3, I have any Morgan Wallen song. You could throw on.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, because
come on, dude.
If you would choose any of your top 5 songs on your Spotify Wrapped besides number 1, if you'd have played 2 through 5,
people know those. You wouldn't. People would.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's your show, bro.
I'm setting the vibe.
It's your show,
in my bar, bud. Shout out, bud. No, yeah. Any Morgan Wallen song at the bar, for the most part, people will listen and people will be like, "Oh, fuck, it's Morgan Wallen."
Yeah.
So I got that at 3. Yeah. I won't throw it too far up, but
my number 3. Talk about Spotify rap. Going into this, I thought about just doing 3 Creed songs, which is in reality is what I would actually do.
Yeah.
But I want to switch up a bit. So my number 3 would be "Love Story" by Taylor Swift. Shout out Cousin.
Shout out Cousin.
The Bear.
Shout out the Bear.
I'll enter the clip of him singing in the car.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Shout out copyright. But I feel like that song, like, even if you hate Taylor Swift, which I know Taylor Swift is my number 3 artist in 2023, but if you'd asked me like 6 months ago if I was a Taylor Swift fan, I would have said, no, she plays too much. Fuck no. But Love Story, I feel like even if you don't like Taylor Swift, you're drinking at a bar, that's a song like everyone knows the words.
Everybody will get into it. I agree. That's a good one. So number 2 for me is
any Morgan Wallen song?
No. I'm done with Morgan Wallen for now.
Thank God.
Nice for What by the King of Pop.
Shout out
Greg. Shout out Greg.
I'll insert the fuck out of a clip right now of Greg dancing to Nice for What.
Let's go. That's why I put it at number 2, because fucking Greg will get in the club and Greg will grind to fucking Nice for What.
Yeah,
and a lot of people just...
That's a great song.
Nice for What.
I'll put that clip in right here.
Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I'm a shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, it's so long. You the inside, all you like to lay low.
He widowy hit the gwitty.
Wait, that song, so Tangent.
Okay.
Number whatever you'll see on the screen.
We'll click them.
Hopefully, if I'm not lazy and actually make the graphic for it. Anyways.
Tangent number...
whatever, you'll see. So Greg, this is Greg's, like, if Greg's out somewhere, this is the number 1 song.
Nice for What?
He would want to hear.
Oh, yeah. Big Frida. Shout out Big Frida.
Yeah. So I think the reason for that is, this is within this past year, my mom and mom's friends went to the Virgin Hotel in New Orleans. They have like a rooftop bar.
Like time out. Did you say... I heard 3 things there. Diversion Hotel, the Virgin Hotel. I think just 2 things I heard.
Okay, just the Virgin.
The Virgin Hotel.
Yeah, Virgin Hotel.
Nice hotel.
They went there and they have like a nice like rooftop bar with like a pool and stuff.
Yeah.
So they went there, but when they got there, there was like these 2 big dudes staying in the elevators. And so obviously, like, all right, we'll just go to the main bar in the lobby.
Big Frida? Oh, you're going.
I'm getting
okay, cool.
So I just go to the main bar, and one of my mom's friend's husband was like, asking the bartender, like, oh, what's going on upstairs? Like, why can't we get up there? And he's like, oh, actually, Big Frida is having...
It's Big Frida's birthday.
Don't want to misgender they, he, she.
Who, Big Frida?
Big Frida.
They're having a birthday.
They are having a birthday party on the rooftop bar, and it's like invite only. And that friend is like one of those guys that like tries to get himself in anywhere. Like give you $100 tip and try to get up there.
Here's some cash. Let me in.
Yeah. So it comes back to my mom and dad and their friends, and they're like, so Big Frida is having a birthday party upstairs. We're gonna go. And my dad's like, oh, fuck that. Like, I don't want to go to that. That sounds miserable. Well, they end up going up there, and I guess they played Nice for What a couple times, and my dad just fell in love with that song.
Big Frida, dude.
Yeah, so now that's like his song. Like,
dude, shout out you, Greg. You're my guy. We got to get Greg on. I'm super tempted to get Greg on before Carly.
Yeah, I thought that was like...
Okay, cool.
My number 2... My number 2, probably, not probably, I'm reading the words.
Probably beat this.
Yeah. Rockstar by Nickelback.
Okay. That's a good one.
You might think like at a bar, like play like a dance kind of song, but that song, like if you're like
You're
at a bar
just
playing
drinking.
pool and stuff, like that song everyone knows. It's like,
Hilltop buses driving 15 con. I like that song, dude. That's a good song. No, if you played that while I was playing pool, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, solid." Okay. Yeah, my number 1 is "Where's the Love" by the Black Eyed Peas.
If you would have gave me a million tries to guess your number 1 song,
Never
Billy
would.
Martin, I love it. I love the
You
pick.
never would
I
have guessed
never
it.
would have guessed that.
Dude, that song is one of my favorite songs ever. And it's, I don't even know what year. Probably fucking 2009, something like that. If I had to guess. It's probably, I don't know what year it was.
Yeah.
But, like, still prevalent to this day. Where's the fucking love, bro?
It's one of the songs that's like, it's almost like, not political, but like talking about real world problems.
It is.
But when you hear the song, you're not really thinking about that. You're
Because
just,
it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
But, like, when that fucking... everybody's like, like that'll get the bar going, dude, in a good way.
Yeah,
because everybody likes the song, but at the same time, everybody's hearing, "What's wrong with the world,
Well,
mama?
mama.
People live
Ain't
like
got-
they
ain't
got
got
no
no
mama."
problem.
Yeah, so that's my number 1. I'll throw that motherfucker on anywhere. And the thing about that one is, nobody's gonna be like, "Who the fuck put this shit on?"
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
it's not
Like,
just-
yeah, dude, come
it's
on,
not a
man.
Morgan
Where
Wallen
is the
song or
love?
something.
No, yeah. So shout out IT Quinn. He's not a Wallen fan. So if
Speaking of that, anytime we go golf, if Quinn's with us, best believe I'm playing a Morgan Wallen song while he's putting.
While he's
so
putting.
he's like, fuck.
especially if we're playing against him.
Yeah, doing like a scramble. Yeah. My number 1 song.
I'm curious here.
This you could guess, but my number 1 song playing at a bar that I just feel like if it could be any crowd there.
DJ Swerve.
The Reason.
The Reason.
You don't know that song? I'll try to play.
Shout out, not by DJ Swerve, but shout out DJ Swerve.
This song, it could be anyone in the bar, old, young, whatever. Play this song. Best believe everyone's stopping what they're doing and singing the chorus of the song. Number 1.
American Pie?
No. Number 1 is "With Arms Wide Open." I
knew
creep
it.
under the sunlight.
Welcome to this place.
Dude. So we went to the hockey game.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
They played it?
Went to Happy's downtown and had touch tunes.
They played it. Oh, you played it.
I played that song. When that part hit, everyone stopped what they're doing and just started singing it.
Damn.
Everyone's kind of like, damn, who played this song? They know what they're doing here.
Yeah, dude. If you have control of the aux and you play something where people are just like, fuck
You feel so good.
dude, like you feel like, and that's why I know DJ Swerve loves that shit.
Mhm. But Happy with Arms Wide Open by Creed.
Love
like I
that.
said, I was going to do just 3 Creed songs, but just
No,
limit
I
myself to one.
appreciate you for not doing that because the people don't want to hear that.
No.
But I do respect your love for Creed. And for those who don't know, Creed's going on tour.
I told Carly, if you buy me a Christmas present,
Make it that.
and you don't have to buy me a present
Ever
for
again.
the next 5 years.
That's
at
solid.
least.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, Creed's going on tour. They're playing all around the country, but they're playing in Houston and Austin in September of next year.
Dallas.
Dallas of next year. It's Creed, But headlining for them, which is just a bonus.
My favorite band.
Three Doors Down and Switchfoot, which is just...
In Houston, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That would be... Dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. I love Three Doors Down. My dad, tangent, used to live in Wyoming, which I think I talked about this before.
Yeah, I think so.
We used to drive up there. He used to come down for Christmas or whatever. We'd drive back. I'd go back with him. 2-day drive back to Wyoming. We would bump the fuck out of Three Doors Down, dude. Bump the fuck out of it.
Here Without You, acoustic version?
Here Without You, acoustic. Away from the Sun. Dude. It's down to this. Got to make this life make sense.
All those
Does
songs
anyone
are so good.
tell what I've done? Dude, good shit. I love Three Doors Down. I don't know Creed or necessarily love Creed as much as you do. Not for any good particular reason. But to see Three Doors Down live, for me, would be probably equivalent to you seeing Creed live. Yeah. And shout out Switchfoot because they're just good. So, yeah. Yeah, Mama's Triplets. You was number one, right? Yeah, so I remember before I've cut you off for your number one. Oh, that's Mama's Triplets. Yeah, fuck me, huh?
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about this. The Barstool Survivor that we've been watching has gotten cut from YouTube.
Yes, if you know what we're talking about, obviously flashback to Reese's favorite TV show.
A big Survivor guy.
Survivor guy. Barstool does their own like Survivor series where it's like
Surviving Barstool.
Yeah, where they have to like sleep and do challenges at the office. Well, we've been watching this together and it's fire.
I mean, I like Survivor and I like this. I like Barstool and Survivor, and it's just like,
especially if like into Barstool, even if you're not, like you can pick up on like the vibes they got, like how funny they are.
Some
and stuff.
people get along, people don't get along, but that's the case in regular Survivor.
But they had 3 episodes that came out. Third episode came out today.
Third was yesterday.
But today, Dave Portnoy, the founder of
emergency
Barstool,
press
had an
conference.
emergency press conference because in the second episode, one of the guys in the competition was mad about like one of the games they did.
Yeah, he threatened to blow up Jeff Lowe's house.
And YouTube was like, can't do that. They're just copywriting and
cutting. You're getting strikes. He said they're getting strikes.
So they take it off of YouTube, and now you have to pay like $10 to.
And I will.
Oh, best believe it.
Oh, we're fucking paying it, dude. I'll buy it.
I don't mind like paying stuff for like Barstool stuff, especially
like good shit. Fuck. I mean, fuck. Whatever.
No,
See, but you know what's gonna happen though? It's a slippery fucking slope because you're gonna pay $10 for this, and then every time they fucking come out with something, you're like, oh, 100,000 motherfuckers paid $10 for this.
Yeah.
That's $1 million fucking dollars.
They're not super bad. I get what you're saying though, but
no, I get that. But if they start saying, hey, enough people are gonna pay for this, then we should just fucking.
I mean, I don't blame them. I would do the same thing.
Fuck yeah, why not?
But
matter of fact, Mama's Boy is gonna be $4.99.
Yeah, start next week. No. One thing that they do every year, twice a year, that I will pay. It's like $30. Right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Rough and Rowdy fights.
Rough and Rowdy.
It's a
ritual now. We have to do it.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, so Rough and Rowdy for Barstool is pretty much you can, any of y'all, we could do it too. You should go to the website, sign up
to go fight.
Yeah. And it's like
just regular Joes throwing fucking bows.
It's pretty much like you're outside Tigerland watching like frat dudes fight,
but with gloves.
With gloves
in a ring.
Yeah.
In West Virginia. Dude, you can be. It's just a bunch of fucking average fucks just throwing punches, boxing, like, and I'm talking about just like your dad out there. Your dad out there fighting fucking Greg.
Zero training. There's the one thing that stands out the most. I don't think it's last year, the year before. One guy was fighting, and he goes to lunge in for a punch and just gets clocked, and just like falls, like passed out, just like.
You're talking about Abel?
That too. No, different guy. He just falls, and when they zoom in, he's not there. He's out, like cold,
gone.
Hits the mat and wakes up and gets back and starts fighting.
That was Abel. That was the thick Abel.
I'm talking about a different one though.
Oh.
Yeah. But he gets back up and like after the match, they're like, so what happened? It's like the first round. It's like, oh, so what happened in that first round? He got knocked down, and the guy was like, I mean, I don't know what you saw, but I don't remember getting knocked down at all. I thought it was a good fight. He
definitely didn't remember it.
I'll insert that clip right here.
Fight. So the card dealer, he's out cold. Wait, what happened? That looked like in a UFC fight. I thought that was game bred the way he went down.
That was a cartoon knockout.
But he pumped back up like he get knocked out. Wait, you're knocked out, and then he throws a big right. Welcome to Rubber Rowdy. Go to get Danny.
This is thunderstruck.
He don't fall like that. He was literally.
Oh my!
You're out cold. He's out cold, Dan. How did he get back up?
He was
fight?
a perfect straight
line.
line.
The greatest recovery I've ever seen in competitive combat sports. I think if you ask them right now, did you get knocked down? He'd be, I don't know what you're talking about.
I am going to ask you this. Early in the fight, something happened. What happened?
I don't know.
But yeah, Rough and Rowdy, definitely worth whatever they're charging to watch. We have probably 2 or 3 Rough and Rowdy parties here every year, for the past 2 years at least. Vikings.
Another flashback. When we did top 3 TV shows, Reese did one of his, like 2 or 3, was Vikings. And I started watching it, granted, last night at 11 p.m. I saw
2.
Reese today at 5 p.m. He's like, oh, so where are you at? And Vikings, like, I don't want to talk about it. He's like, no, where are you at? I was like, oh, I'm at like the end of season 2.
Yeah.
It's like hour-long episodes.
It's like crack, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, if you have not seen Vikings, get you a fucking... So, time out also, tangent. You have all 6 seasons on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's the case. I don't know if y'all pay more for Prime or...
No, we just have regular Amazon Prime.
You have... Is your address like in Ireland by chance? I did a lot of research last night, and all 6 got released in Ireland, but I have one. I have 1 season on Prime. I don't understand why you have 6, and I'm kind of jealous, but at the same time, it's also on Hulu. No problems with Hulu.
Why Reese is saying that is because on Hulu, there's ads.
There's fucking ads on Hulu.
Amazon Prime?
Which is why he's on season 2, because he doesn't have to fucking watch ads. But no, I'm actually re-watching it for the 3rd time. And I'm on, there's 6 seasons. I'm on season 6. I got about 10 episodes left. And that's how good this show is. It's fucking good, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would break my top 3.
No,
but it'd be close.
But
yeah.
It doesn't to break your top 3. I have like an uncanny, unwarranted like connection to Viking culture, which I don't understand why.
You just like really.
I just think it's fucking just like the craziest shit to me.
I mean, I get that because like it's one of those like
it's just barbaric, dude. And
everyone learns about like the Roman Empire.
Yeah, I'd much rather hear about the Vikings.
But you don't really like, especially in school, you don't really learn about like the Vikings and all their stuff.
Right. Oh, they fucking raided and pillaged villages and, but like, just the whole, like, I'm gonna fucking storm your shit.
Take whatever I want.
And just fuck you, fuck your wife, fuck your kids, and steal your gold. Come on, dude.
I know you're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now, but it's only on PlayStation, which sucks. Have you ever played any of the old God of War?
There's a God of War Valhalla, right? Or Viking God of War? I've never played them, but I'm aware that they are good games.
So the new ones that come out, like just PS4, it's only PlayStation exclusive, but...
I'm going to get a PS5 soon, probably. Not soon, but...
The first new God of War is like, so he's a Roman emperor. But like backstory is like, he like falls in love with like a Nordic god or something. And so he's living in that...
Freya?
Yeah, not Freya, but
no.
He's living in that realm now.
Yeah.
And they have a kid together. And it's like all like the Nordic stuff. It's like he's like a Roman god, but now he's in like... He fights like Thor and like Loki and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would be...
So as we're bullshitting, I just want to say, shout out Greg.
Shout out Greggy Poo.
Shout out Greggy Poo. Hope he had a good time in Vegas. I know he was itching for the podcast last week. I'm sorry, Greg. I love you. We love you. We couldn't do the podcast last week. We tried, but it didn't work out. It was late.
Yeah. So like
I was tired.
not last week before, I guess it was, but my dad was in Vegas and my mom had like some business conferences out there, and I was editing the episode. It's like Tuesday night. Episode comes out on Wednesdays, and my dad called me. He's like, when's the next episode coming? I was like, I'm editing right now. Like, I'm sorry, it'll come out tomorrow. He's like, all right, it's fine, I guess. But just chilling in the hotel room, got nothing to do. I really wanted to listen to Mama's Boys. It's like, okay, well, I can send you the raw footage of it. Like, how they cuts. Like, dude, yeah, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah, Greg loves the raw footage. He loves it raw. But yeah, episode 5, Mama's Boys in the books. Sorry about last week. We appreciate y'all. We're thankful for y'all.
Shout out
Thanksgiving. Got the new setup. The studio slowly coming along. I got a lot of shit in here. I just don't have a lot of. I'm not gonna say I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. I have enough time, but the time I do have, I don't typically want to spend it in here fucking doing dumbass shit.
But hopefully, maybe not next episode, but in the next few episodes, we'll have the full.
Before we have guests,
we will have
on Mama's Boys, studio will be in pristine condition, and I can guarantee that.
Big thanks. But yeah, thank y'all again for listening. Like I said, I'll have 1 or 2 prompts if you're listening on Spotify, or if you're watching YouTube. If you are watching YouTube, comment, like, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe at the bottom corner.
Hit the little notification bell. No, but if you have Q&As, if you're watching YouTube, just leave them in the comments. I'll make sure to check those out. But yeah, that was episode 5.
Yep.
Thank y'all again for listening.
Yep. Never forget. Shout out Greg.
Big Frida.
Love you, Greg.
Love you, Greg. Love you guys. And yeah, we'll see y'all.
See y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.